Perfect.
There we are.
So, I said we're doubling down. We're playing to win. We're going big on international, and it's difficult to imagine going any bigger. And couldn't be more excited to welcome you here. I would love it if you would tell agents why they should be excited about international at this point. I know even this morning I'm getting requests for meetings with you. People want to meet with you. They want to tell you about opportunities. I know you're going to have a process for that we'll be coming out with. That'll make a lot of sense. But I also know that you're going to be facilitating a session next week. So just tell folks about you a little bit and why they should be excited and what you're going to be talking about next Tuesday.
Jason, thank you. Absolutely. I'm thrilled to be here. For those of you that did not see the announcement, my name is Michael Valdes. I was the senior president of international and global servicing for Realogy. For those of you that may not know, Realogy owns 6 brands. They own Sotheby's International Realty, Coldwell Banker, Century 21, ERA, Better Homes and Garden, and Corcoran. And so in that time, I was overseeing 113 countries and 300,000 agents. So just a little bit. I am so excited to be here with all of you at eXp to really look at this brand as a global brand. There is no brand better positioned with technology, with all of you as ambassadors. I have really been inundated in the last 24 hours when the news came out with many of you and having all of your global connections that I'm so excited about. And so I am absolutely convinced that eXp Global will be one of the foremost leaders on a global scale in a very short time. I have a very large Rolodex and technology, and I think this is the perfect marriage, and I am just thrilled to be here. And so, as Jason alluded to, I'm going to try to get some systems in place in a very short period of time. We are dealing with things such as language and very obvious things that we just need to get up and running very quickly. And for all of you that may have international connections, please start directing them all to me. We're going to be having a formal process for all of this, but in the interim, please make me your funnel for all of these opportunities, and I promise you that we will get to greatness very quickly. And I really just want to thank everyone for the absolute warm welcome that I've received, and I cannot be more excited to be a part of the eXp family. So thank you all very, very much.
Thank you, Michael. That's fantastic. And Karen Lara, if you would, send me a message with your thoughts on corporate relocation. I know we've had some conversations on that as well over the years. Love to learn more about your interest in it and what you think would make a lot of sense. Okay, so without further ado, I think Mitch Robinson's going to come up here now and talk a little bit more about shareholders. I hope he is, at least. Where's Mitch?
I'm right next to you, Jason. Good morning.
Oh, okay.
Right now we're testing our music and sound effects. You hear the applause? That was awesome.
Yes, there we go. Mitch Robinson. So, Mitch, I think it was 2000 and I want to say 17 shareholder event that was your first in terms of really putting it together. You've been running our events ever since. The shareholder event is unique. We've been so fortunate to have you creating great events for us over and over again. This year you had to do a quick pivot. The team had to do a quick pivot. I know you're going to be working all weekend. I just want to say thank you to you and thank you to the marketing team for all of the work that goes into this and makes it a success. You make it look easy, and I know it isn't. So thanks for being up here.
Oh, thank you. And, I'll save all my thanks for next week. There's so many people working on this, from our friends in Verbella to Growth. Like, the whole company is working super hard on this. And just like a real event, if we were in Orlando right now, about 3 days before, I would start losing my voice because of all the work we're doing. And just like being in the real world, I'm losing my voice, and I will have it back before next Tuesday. So I just want to go over some of the highlights for everybody. And first, I want to address the most unexpected question I have received over the last week about has been, is it free? Of course it's free. This is a spring unlike any other that we have dealt with, and everybody can attend. And best of all, there is no barrier. You do not have to register. You just need to show up. And as Dave said earlier this morning, everything you need is now at a special website, eXpShareholderSummit.com. And when you go there, you will get an agenda of what is going on. There will be links so you can watch live. And do I need to say again, it's all going to be free. And let me tell you a little bit more, first of all, about the general session on Tuesday. We expect a lot of people to attend, and we want to make sure everybody has a great experience. So just like we've learned from our friends at Virbela, we're going to ask as many of you as possible to watch via the live stream on Tuesday. So again, if you just go to eXpShareholderSummit.com, there is already a button there. We could not simpler. There's a button there that says Watch Tuesday Live. Now, we'll have room for some of you in this auditorium, but when we fill up, you will then get a note across your screen in the world that says, please go to the live stream. We'll give you directions there. So we ask that you go to the live stream, and the beauty of the live stream is you can invite anybody you want to that Tuesday. You can invite your friends, your family, potential agents. Anybody can go to that website, click on Watch Tuesday Live, and they will be part of the fun that will be happening on stage in the shareholder auditorium. Now, for those of you that are in the room right now in eXp World, we also have a lot of you obviously on Workplace. For those of you in the room right now for eXp World, many of you are in eXp World all week. And my big advice to everybody is, if you have been in the world all week and not left the world, please leave the world before Tuesday and come back, because there's a pretty big upgrade to eXp World that will open up new things for the shareholder event. And we don't want downloading a patch 5 minutes before the event starts on Tuesday. So we're communicating this every place we can, but if you haven't left the world this week, leave the world and come back, and that'll make sure that you have the latest upgrade. And, you know, the other thing just to think about in terms of all of next week is we are breaking new ground together. We are breaking ground, new ground together. For those of you that have already done the upgrade and you've checked out the eXp Convention Center, I don't think there's anything else like it in the world. I mean, I swear, when I first walked in, it reminded me of when we set up for our regular events. I swear I could smell the new carpet when I went in there. It's an amazing area where we will have all of our preferred partners, so many different teams from eXp that you can walk into these booths and talk to the leaders that can help you or help you better understand what's going on. It's going to be amazing. As Dave said earlier, it's BYOB. It's going to be an amazing place. I was just the other night working on, I think we can do like a selfie station so you can take your picture in front of a logo like we do in the real world. So could not be more excited about everything. He's sending out an email later today to all of you with more specific details, but most of those details are simply on eXpShareholderSummit.com. That's all you need to know right now. Is if you go there, you will be in good shape for next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we could not be more excited to see all of you and everybody else. So go to the website, leave the world and come back if you haven't done it, this past week, and you will be ready to go. And make sure you bring your friends and acquaintances on Tuesday to the live stream, and then engage all week long in the breakouts. All right, Stacy and David, I need to rest my voice before next Tuesday, I think.
Mitch, as the rest of the real estate industry across the world is coming to a standstill, eXp is just accelerating forward and taking the lead. That's so exciting. But on a different perspective of it, Chuck Keller posted something which I thought was powerful. He said, as a realtor, this is exciting to get an email from Charles Schwab about the company you're working for is having a shareholders meeting. And he wrote, are you a shareholder in your company? You have the right to vote. You have a voice in your company. And I just thought that that was extremely powerful, that each and every one of you have that right now here at eXp, which is unparalleled. So why don't we bring David Curtis back up to explain about the breakout sessions for this wonderful event.
All
I
right,
think I was
we're
supposed
back.
to say that. Okay, good.
Here we go. Yeah, awesome. Hey, is this the new Daisy combination right here, Stacey? Have I been replaced?
I'm Days
That
2.0.
is so funny. I didn't, that's really sad that I didn't put that together yet. See what happens
little
when you
Dave.
ditch me for Curtis?
Yeah,
I'm just going to ditch
I
you for the
know.
other day.
Well, I gotta say, you got an upgrade, and Curtis got stuck with me.
I was gonna say I didn't know we were drafting teams. Hold on, can we go back? Did I miss the
I
draft?
know,
What
right?
happened?
I think you did.
Now-
I always
now-
miss the fantasy draft.
Curtis, does that make us dirtus?
Oh goodness.
Oh man! All right, awesome. So a little bit for those of you that were not in here earlier, talking about the shareholder summit, and Mitch was just sharing some more awesome details. So much good stuff going on, and I want to give a massive shout out to Curtis and all of the agent development team. But then it spills over into the tech team that's been building things for us in EX World, at Barbara Jean, and all of the folks at Verbella, and then our marketing team who has been furiously trying to keep up with our crazy ideas and building things for us, and building up the content and doing sites and all of that kind of stuff, and so many others that have been involved, all to create for you all 75 breakout sessions. 75 breakout sessions, and these include mastermind format, panel format, instructional format. There's all different kinds of formats here. We are rolling out for the first time mastermind series, and really excited about that. So get plugged in. Make sure you get into some of these masterminds, because we're going to be building these mastermind groups, and they're going to continue throughout the year. So this is not a one and done type thing. We are building out series to continue here at eXp, and you'll have an opportunity to mastermind with your peers, to learn from other agents that concentrate in either your level of business or niche markets that you focus in, build those relationships, and find out how other people are succeeding in those areas all around the world. So really great things for you. We're really excited about this. Curtis, what else you got on our breakout sessions, man?
A couple of things. I wanna go back to where this started real quick. A shout out to the marketing team, a shout out to the product development team, shout out to our brokerage operations team, growth team, but most importantly, a shout out to our agents, because that's the reason we have been able to pull off this big goal. We had agents lining up when we knocked and said, will you host the breakout session? Will you be on a panel? Will you lead, facilitate? What's your schedule next week? And everybody just said, we're in. Where do you need us? And so that's number one. I want to say thank you to our agents, and I want you guys to know and understand that if, I'm a sports guy, so like if eXp was a sports league, like we have probably, hundreds and hundreds of all-stars like at this company that are already giving and teaching and training, but they're going to be jumping into these breakout sessions. So come on, show up. We will be recording and live streaming everything. Don't worry. If you miss something, it'll be there for you afterwards. You can go back and watch it. The other thing I want to say is that one of the coolest things about eXp Realty is that we're not a brokerage that only fits one type or size or style or experience level of agent, right? We have thousands of newly licensed agents. We have thousands of top producing agents. We have thousands of every other variety of agent there is, right? And that creates a unique challenge in that we have to have content and opportunity and, things for those different agent audiences. And so that's why we've broken this up into 5 tracks next week, guys. As Dave mentioned, there's going to be something for everybody. So find your track, find your session. Once you feel comfortable, stick through that. If not, move around and go to the other things. Just make the most of the time. It's going to be really cool. And then last but not least, I want to give a special shout out to all the people who have worked on pulling this together. Because a couple of weeks ago, as Jason said, Mark took on a big goal. And then our small team of agent development took on a big goal, was let's get a bunch of amazing breakouts on here. And, 2 weeks ago, we didn't know how we were going to pull it together. And, in a few days from now, it's going to be awesome. So shout out to the team, Candice Garcina, Tia Terranova, can't name everybody, Randy Highsmith, but everybody knows what they've done. They've done a great job. I just want to say thanks.
Yeah, awesome.
That is incredible. Where else are you going to get that kind of training? Listen, our next on our agenda here is agents helping agents. But before I say that, Stacy and I just wanted to wish all of the mothers out there happy Mother's Day.
Absolutely. And thanks to David, I won't blow it on Sunday. Thank you for the reminder this morning, David.
Well, listen, we know that the world goes around and moms are at the center of it. So thank you to all the eXp moms. We'll put some nice little images in the chat session here. Agents helping agents. We've got an incredible group of agents that are within this company just sharing, collaborating, and making us better as a whole. And our next agent here is, I haven't had the opportunity to meet him, but I think he's going to be a father-to-be coming up here in July, is AJ Maida. And he's going to be talking to us about, I think, the best time to attract agents. Hey, AJ.
Hey, how's it going today?
Good, man.
Awesome. Yeah, we are expecting. We're due in July, our first child, so we're excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right. Okay, to go ahead and get started?
Fire away.
Awesome. Yeah. So I just wanted to talk about, for a few minutes, why right now is the best time to attract agents. I mean, it's crazy with what's going on with COVID-19 and all that, but there's still a lot of agents. I mean, I've actually been busier than ever with agent attraction these last couple of months. So it's a fantastic time to attract. And with shareholders meeting coming next week, I mean, I've been in the meeting for the last hour just listening to all the exciting things going on. And I've reviewed the agenda. There is a lot of value that's going to be happening next week that we can offer agents. Touch on why now is the best time. So more than anything, agents are realizing more than ever that they need multiple streams of income. And there's no better company. There's no company that compares to what eXp has to offer overall, and specifically to the multiple streams of income. I mean, we all know as eXp agents, not only can we sell houses at a high level, make a lot of money, a lot of commissions that way, but we can also earn stock several different ways, and we can purchase the stock at a discount. So that's super cool. The revenue share, massive opportunity that has the possibility to change agents' lives. And that's what we can do as agents. We can give other agents at other companies the gift of helping them change their life through this opportunity. So they're realizing that they need to be more diversified with their income. And they're seeing now too that they don't really need an office. You know, in most states they've been locked out of their offices now probably for a month or two at least. And they're realizing that they can work from home if they weren't already, because we know a lot of agents, even at brick and mortar type companies, they're already working from home anyways. But if they had been going into the office on a consistent basis, they're realizing that they don't need an office, and even more likely, they're realizing that they really enjoy working from home and getting more time to spend with their families. So it's interesting, when we have a time to slow down like we've all had, it gives you more time to reflect. And along with that, agents are reflecting on what they want out of their lives. Is their business serving them like they had hoped? You know, we all got into real estate for a reason. I know for a lot of us, it was for a better life, more income, more freedom, being able to take more vacations. And a lot of times those reasons become unfulfilled. I know I got into real estate about 8 years ago because I wanted freedom. I wanted time freedom. I wanted financial freedom. And what I quickly realized, the more business I did, the more money I made, the less time I had, because I was always trading time for dollars. And my first year of real estate, I had a lot of time because I had no clients. So I had nothing close to what you'd consider financial freedom. So revenue share kind of makes it possible for us as agents not only to achieve financial freedom, but also to have time freedom. Residual income allows us to buy back our time. So this is a good time to share it with agents. Part two, I wanted to share with you how to effectively reach out to an agent and share with them the opportunity. It's super simple, guys. I think a lot of times we overthink it and we make it more complicated than it needs to be. You know, most of the time we're going to be sharing the opportunity over the phone, or we're going to be sharing it over maybe text message. So we need to think about communication. You know, there's three parts to communication. There's tonality, you know, how you're saying things. There's the words that we use, and then there's body language. But if we're calling people, or if we're sharing it maybe over a text message, calling is definitely better than a text. But if you're not on the phone is tonality, and only 14% or whatever the difference is there is the words that we use. So it's more important that we come to the calls that we're making to introduce eXp to agents with excitement, with enthusiasm. You know, excitement sells, and it's contagious. People want to have fun. They want to be with people who are positive, optimistic, and that comes through your voice when you're talking to people. So a tip to improve your tonality before you're going to call somebody, just get in a positive state. You know, maybe stand up when you make the calls, smile. I'm smiling right now, even though you can't see me, because it helps me come across a little bit happier. You know, I can tend to be more monotone if I don't try to raise my energy a little bit. So those are just some things. But here's a script that I would use. And it doesn't have to be this. There's a few important components I want you to pull out of it. So I would just say something like, hey, John, just wanted to call you real quick. So you let them know it's going to be quick. Hey, John, I just want to call you real quick. I'm super excited about joining this real estate company.